Hello, welcome to this demonstration of Scriptonite. Scriptonite is an easy-to-use solution for automating SAP transactional processing. In this demonstration, we'll walk through step-by-step the ease of use of Scriptonite, its simplicity, and its efficiency. Now, the transaction recording process actually begins directly in SAP. The process seamlessly records a given transaction. You simply execute the SAP transaction as you normally would. This eliminates the need for things like LSMW, custom programs, or deep technical expertise. Scriptonite is designed for the functional business analyst to save them time. Of course, it's a best practice to record your transaction and perform your testing in SAP development or test environment. And in the interest of time, I'm going to record a simple transaction, but it'll highlight Scriptonite's ease of use and the process of recording a transaction, configuring it, generating an Excel template, and executing a transaction utilizing an Excel data file for mass processing. So with that said, let's dive right in. Record, configure, and run a transaction script. We're going to jump into SAP, and we have a transaction for running Scriptonite. So once I launch the transaction, I simply enter the transaction that I want to record and select Execute. I would enter my information, and I would record it in a way that is repeatable. So with Material Master, I'm going to select Views. I'm going to deselect all just in case users have defaults set. I can deselect all their defaults. And we're going to go in on the basic data view. That's a very repeatable process. And I'm going to change one field and finish my recording. I'm going to name my recording MM02 Basic Data 1. And I'll just save it on my desktop. So I'm done. In SAP, I'm done. So once you've completed a recording and generated your Excel file, you simply save it to your PC somewhere, wherever you want to save it, and then navigate to the Scriptonite web application. Now what you're seeing here is a landing page. And landing pages can be branded and designed to your specific needs. Our landing page provides links to several of our decisions for SAP Solutions applications. We have videos in each of these applications. If you have not seen them, I encourage you to watch those as well. Boppy-Matic, Master Data Governance, Wingman. But today we're going to be looking at Scriptonite. So I'm simply going to select Scriptonite. And you'll see we have many scripts in here. This is a demo system, obviously. But if I want to build a brand new transaction script, I have administrative privileges. I should point out, you can control who can design scripts and who can just maybe only execute scripts. So I'm going to select the transaction script editor. And if I wanted to edit an existing recording or script, I could. But we're going to select Add Transaction Template. And it asks us to choose a file. Well, we're going to give it a T code. We're going to say this is MM02. And we're going to call this MM02 Basic Data 1. I'm going to choose my file. I'm going to submit. So the mapping process is pretty straightforward, but before we map our script, let me kind of walk you through this page, starting from right to left. On the right side of the page, you will see the SAP script information. Now, if I had opened up that Excel file that we imported just now, it would have had this exact data in it. It's going to have program that, well, it's going to have the T code, obviously. It's going to have the program name, the screen numbers, and all the fields that were on any of the screens that I went through. We just went through one, but you could have many screens here. So this is the script. This is what communicates to SAP through a custom function module that we provide and executes what's called a BDC, batch data communication. Now over here, next, just to the left, you see we have select fields. And in the interest of time, I'm just going to select a few fields. But notice all of my fields are selected. If I wanted everything that was on that screen to be available in my script, I could absolutely do so. And we can do skip over fields and that sort of stuff. We don't have time to go over all of that in this demonstration, but happy to show you that sort of stuff. So I'm going to say, hey, I don't want to include description, base unit of measure, material group, old material number, or division. All I want in my script is my material number, that's first screen that I selected, and gross weight, net weight, gross weight, weight unit, net weight. I'm done. So now I'm ready to save my transaction script. I have the fields that I want selected. I'm going to say save transaction. It's going to ask me for a script name. And I'm going to say MM02 basic, I can spell, data 1. Now, this name has to be unique. If this script already existed, I would get an error. So when I submit, now if we look over here, we should see that script's available to us. So we've completed the recording and configuration process. So we're going to close this, and I'm going to go to a new screen just so it gets refreshed. And now you see that we have MMO2, basic data 1 script, or a template, I should say, and we have this script. Now, one of the things that's really nice is, before I run this script, if I go to Transaction Script Editor and I select this, I could create another script. Maybe I just want to update material description. So I could literally just come in here and deselect all these other fields and have a script for just updating material description or whatever fields I want. So you record a transaction one time, and as long as that transaction recording has the fields that you want to update, you can make as many scripts out of that one recording as you want. Now, if I right-click, I can edit this script as well if I have administrative privileges, but I'm going to select Run Script. First thing I want to do is I need to download my template, right? So I'm going to download this template. And this is what that template looks like out of the box. So we've got a material number, we've got a checkbox for that basic data screen, gross weight, weight unit, net weight. So all I have to do is fill in data. Now I have a spreadsheet already configured for us to use to upload. In fact, let's look at that real quick. So you can see the format is the same. So here we have material number, checkbox, gross weight, weight unit, net weight, and I've got 25 materials to be updated. This is called MM02 basic data. So I've selected my file. I'm going to deselect background processing because if I leave background processing selected, what will happen is when I select Run Script, this will just disappear. That script will go run, and I will get an email sent to me with the results file when it completes. And we can monitor that, and I'll show you that in a minute. We can monitor what's running in the background, or even what's running in the foreground for that matter. But I'm going to deselect background processing. My credentials have been defaulted because I have entered my credentials in a little SAP credential management tool that we have, or function. So when I say select run, what Scriptonite's going to do is it's going to take this Excel file and it's going to format it in a way that it can run that script data that we recorded into SAP via a custom function module that we provide. So it prepared the file and now it's processing the records, and it's showing us percentage of completion. So it completed the 25 material master updates. I'm going to download my results file. You'll see here that we have the messages that are returned from SAP. And we have an error down here. And it's saying, hey, the base unit of measure on this material cannot be changed. Well, likely cannot be changed because we're trying to change a base unit of measure for something that already has inventory in SAP. So that's SAP would give you that same error message if you were in the GUI. So real quick, let me just show you what a report might look like. If we had, let's say we had, several dozen people out there running scripts. If I came to this script, if I'm an administrator and I came to this script activity report, I could see all of the scripts that everybody's running and what percentage of completion they are, who it is, that sort of stuff. If I'm not an administrator, I would see any scripts maybe that I'm running. Because at the end of the day, I can have as many sessions as I need to have open. I can run, a dozen different scripts if I want to. But also, once scripts are completed, they will show up in this completed scripts file. So if I ever wanted to come in and download my results file for whatever reason, maybe I didn't save it and it's last week and somebody says, hey, I saw you updated this. When did you do that? Maybe you need to send them a file and show them what you did. Then you can just simply download the script. So that's the process. I mean, out of the box, Scriptonite allows for mass transactional processing within, with just a few clicks. I should also point out that we're using SAP's .NET API to connect to SAP. So all authorization protocols are followed. If you don't have access to the transaction, then you can't run it with Scriptonite either. If you can't do it in SAP, you can't do it with Scriptonite. Another really nice feature I sort of pointed out but didn't probably highlight is that when scripts are processed, they're processed on our server. So what that means is a user's PC is not tied up during the processing of scripts. There's no disruption to work while the system is processing updates. Also, there's nothing to install on a user's desktop, so it makes deployment very easy. And then the final thing I would like to highlight is Scriptonite is available as a server-based subscription license. So what that means is you don't have to buy user licenses. We don't care about number of users. We don't care about number of processes. And so Scriptonite can be purchased as a standalone solution, or if you already have decisions for SAP solutions, it can be you can purchase it as an add-on product. So we have a flexible licensing model that ensures you get the maximum value without hidden costs. You know what your costs are going in. So appreciate you watching the demonstration. And as you've seen, it's pretty simple, pretty powerful. If you'd like to know more about it, please reach out. You can go to our website, cfg-mgt.com. You can click on the contact us and request a demo, or you can call us, or you can send us an email at sales@cfg-mgt.com. Thank you. Have a great day.